of different cities, states. It's always good to see them here, particularly the brothers from Michigan, and the believer Imam Charles from Indiana, and good brother Ali, Abdul Ali, Imam Bashir, alhamdulillah. So we know that you'll be blessed for your efforts traveling this far to get here to support the work, the efforts going on at the mosque here. And we also are equally thankful for all the believers that are here with us today, because that shows your sincerity and your dedication and your support. Myself personally, I always feel an enthusiasm when I come out for the first Sunday. I be anticipating it because I know Allah is with us. And He's with us in this work, and we see wonderful things taking place. We had a beautiful program here the last 2 weeks. Galib Galab was here, and I attended both of those concerts, also with our wonderful sister Halima Fodakai. And they did an excellent job of entertaining us, and it brought back the spirit that we experienced under Imam Wadathi Muhammad when we first started community night. We felt that here the last 2 weeks with Galib Galad. He travels the world, and he lives in Las Vegas, and he was a part of that beginning when we first started having the community nights on Stony Island and the Baha Center, Mirror Chevrolet. That was right behind the masjid there. So we had a wonderful time. We felt the spirit, and it's growing. The spirit is growing, it's getting stronger and stronger, and it's that, as I heard the Imam say, that the spirit that's coming over the community at this particular point, it's going to be greater than it was back there in the first. Because we have the bright light of Quran, the model of Prophet Muhammad, and we also been blessed with the reviver, the mujaddid. And that's what the Imam Wadathi Muhammad is and was, the reviver of the faith, the one who brought the freshness back to the religion, and he educated on us of the importance of knowing ourselves and our own identity, and doing something for self too. And because we suffered from so much identity crisis, trying to follow people from all over the world, except for our own self. That's why we see a lot of our brothers, they're dressed up like they're from Pakistan or India or even Saudi Arabia, and they're right here from the hood where we come from. But if you look at them, and sometimes it could be December or February, and they're all wrapped up in a roll like they're out in the desert somewhere. And some of them may have on some slippers. So they have a problem there, you understand? I mean, slippers or what have you. So we're thankful that we have our own independent vision. We received that vision and insight from Imam Wadathi Muhammad. So we have a lot to be grateful for. And I just wanted to make a few comments about the events that we had the last few weeks with Galib Galab here, and I think that in the future you're going to have more of those particular community nights. But this here brings about a spirit, and you get closer to your brother and sister. And in the spirit of the way the Imam taught us the religion, how to live the religion. And we can talk about it because he's right there with it. The same thing with Elijah Muhammad. We supported him in everything he did, and we had no problem supporting Imam Wadathi Muhammad. Naturally came in. He came in naturally, and he taught us well. And we were people that were victims of what is called in Islam shirk. And that's association. Any partner that you associate with Allah. So Imam Muhammad, he cleared our heads on what shirk was, and he brought us into the bright light of al-Islam, the pure Islam. And he gave us the example of Prophet Muhammad as a model to pattern ourselves after. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Most High, he says that you have the perfect example in Prophet Muhammad, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, of conduct and character. And he standing on an exalted character. It said the angels bear witness that Prophet Muhammad, Allah and his angels, that he had a perfect character. His even before he became the prophet. He was known as As-Sadiq, which means the truthful one, and also Al-Amin, the trustworthy one. This is when Prophet Muhammad was witnessed in him through his own countrymen in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, that he was a trustworthy